Hi, my name is Marge, and I'm a photographer, artist, and storyteller. I've been photographing since I was 19, and since that time I've wanted to share my work. However, when I approach galleries, often the sentiment is that it's not art. And I've been suggested to me that I should try photojournalism, get something published in a magazine or a newspaper. However, when you go to that avenue, my work is not newsworthy either. It's not going to sell newspapers. So I'm kind of stuck. So when YouTube came around, many decades later for me, I decided that that would be a great place for me to share my work and for my work to find its home and its audience. My parents are artists. My father was a jazz drummer and my mother a classical pianist. And my father also was the one who introduced me to photography. He always insisted you should follow your heart and had a great sense of adventure. So on our family vacations, we'd go back and forth across Canada and the United States in our 10 trailer. He always had a great sense of adventure. And if we were stuck at home, without even leaving the house, he could also have an adventure. He'd just get all the cutlery and throw it on the floor and start looking at the designs and capturing them on film. When I was 11, he introduced me to photography, asked me if I was interested, and I was. Showed me how to take pictures, how to use the f-stops in conjunction with the shutter speeds and the ASAs, and told me about light and texture and design. He was an avid scenic photographer and loved photographing out at Sibley Park. So we decided that we'd go there. That would be my first adventure with with the use of this camera. So he loaded up my camera with some black and white film, 36 exposures, and we went into the bush photographing. And it wasn't too long, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'd finished my roll. And so my dad, he loaded it up again. He couldn't believe I finished it and said, okay, take it easy, be more discerning with your shooting. So after an hour or so, I finished that roll and I thought we were going home, but we weren't. As long as there was light in the sky, we would be staying, and we did. We stayed until the last ray of light was gone. And that's actually when I realized I appreciated scenic photography, but it wasn't my thing. And it wasn't until I actually brought my camera to school to photograph my friends that I realized that portraiture was what I was interested in.